Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage new National Marketing Director, the one, the only, Silvia!
Congratulations! Wow. A year ago, I was completely scared just at the thought of speaking English on a Zoom call. So I will let you imagine how it feels today to be standing here in front of all of you. Let me tell you a little bit about my story. I moved to the US from Italy 3 years ago because of my previous job. I worked in a huge makeup company for 7 years, and I had what everyone else thought was a good job. But I knew that was not what I wanted for my life. I knew that was not what I wanted to be in 5 years from then. I was working late nights, working weekends, working holidays, having to say no to the people and the things that I really care for. And for years, I was promised a promotion that would just never arrive. At some point, my mom visited me from Italy, and I hadn't seen her in 8 months. And all I got was 2 days off to spend with her. 2 days, after 8 months. That was it. Enough was enough. I knew I hadn't left my family, left my country, left my friends to live like that. But I had always worked in retail. I didn't have a degree. I didn't have any other experience. So I felt like I had no escape. And that was the moment when Juice Plus came into my life, exactly 2 years ago. Having suffered with eating disorders for 9 years, both the product and the mission immediately made sense to me. It was a no-brainer. So I decided to start eating the product and join the business at the same time. Little did I know back then how my life would be transformed by that single decision. I had a ton of good excuses on my hands, but I just knew I had to make it happen. I was working 60 hours a week, so I started making time during my lunch breaks and my commute. I had a 6 hours time difference with my home country. So I started getting up at 4:30 in the morning, and I still do it. I was invited to the Roberti Cortisi Q School, and I just could not afford the flight. So I jumped on my car, and I drove 20 hours each way by myself. You should have seen his face. The only thing I knew was that I had to make it happen. What I did not know was 8 months into the business, I would get the chance to quit my good job. And everyone thought I was crazy. But in that moment, I knew that I was finally trading good for great. By the way, my company, shortly after, filed bankruptcy. So my good job does not exist anymore. Until today, I was always the person that would quit right before hitting a goal. I studied classical music. Yes, classical, I know. But I quit 1 month before my finals. I went to college, but I quit when I had 3 classes left to my degree. And that was the only story I knew about myself. But today I stand here just because I decided to start writing a new story. And this is the story of someone who set a goal, set a deadline, and did not quit. And this new story starts with the 3 chapters that matters the most to me. Being able to start planning a family with my husband, Alex. I'm gonna cry. As an only child, being able to be there for my parents when they need me. And keeping growing my international team, following the footprints of my amazing mentors that inspire me every day and that believe in me more than I do. And creating independent leaders that I literally cannot wait to see walking this stage. Now, this is my question for you. What is the story that you want to write for your life? And whatever that is, please just do not quit until you get to exchange good for great and until you get to write the chapters that matter the most to you. Thank you.
It's my life.